11 kitchen reno tips that will make you want to cook. The kitchen is the most important room in a renovation. We go to great lengths to make sure the kitchen reno has broad appeal, but also has an appropriate level of wow. It is equally important to ensure that it creates the perfect workspace for the key function it was designed for, cooking. First tip, blend the kitchen and the party. The eating kitchen went out with incinerators and mission brown colour schemes. Thanks to the great architect Frank Lloyd Wright, the father of open plan, blending the kitchen and living into one room facilitates a much better hangout value and means the cook no longer has to cook alone. Second point, add generous horizontal real estate. A luxurious island bench is a valuable piece of cooking real estate. Not only does it provide the perfect setting for pre-dinner drinks with your guests, it separates the cook from the diners, which still allows them to party. It also provides an expansive workspace for meal preparation and plating up. 3. Observe the golden triangle. This kitchen design principle works on there being a triangular workflow between the sink, the stove and the refrigerator. Each leg should be between 1 and 3 metres and totalling 4 to 8 metres. By observing the rules of the golden triangle in your kitchen, you will ensure that the cook does not wear the rubber off his or her shoes walking between the work zones as he or she rotates through the preparation, cooking and cleaning up. 4. Remember landing areas. When designing the layout, remember to allow space to land hot dishes as they are removed from the oven. Generally, you will need between 450 and 600 millimetres on either side of the stove. 5. Respect ergonomics. Wall ovens are making a comeback, and for a good reason. It is much easier on the cook to have the oven at waist height rather than having to bend down to below bench height to check the progress of a dish. The microwave also deserves to be located at a practical height. Place it too low and it's difficult to access. Too high is dangerous. 6. The butler's pantry. We love a butler's pantry, and not just because it adds a bit of posh. Creativity can be messy. Well, that's my excuse. If you have the capacity for a butler's pantry with bench space, sink and refrigerator, a house-proud cook can knock over the meal prep, then leave the mess behind closed doors and take her position as the hostess with the mostess in a pristine kitchen. Resist the temptation to add doors to the cabinets in your butler's pantry. Instead, go for open shelves. Not only will this work wonders on your budget, but it will also make the task of locating cooking ingredients much quicker and easier. Include a wine fridge. Wine makes everything more fun, even cooking. By installing a wine fridge in your island bench or butler's pantry, a perfectly chilled white wine is easily accessed for the risotto and will keep the cook happy in the process. 8. Whisper quiet range hood. No one enjoys having their rhythm destroyed with the sound of a jet engine firing up in the kitchen. When selecting a range hood, check the noise level and choose one with less than 50 dB on high speed. In dishwashers, look for something above 30 dB. With the open plan living, a noisy dishwasher will intrude on that after dinner conversation. 9. Correct task lighting. This boils down to selecting the right globes. Lighting temperature refers to the Kelvin value. The higher the Kelvin value, the cooler or whiter the light. Cool or daylight globes support higher concentration levels required for kitchen tasks, such as cutting and chopping. So go for something close to 6,000 Kelvin. It will also make the kitchen look cleaner. When selecting LED lamps for the kitchen, also pay attention to the CRI value, the colour rendering index value, which specifies how true to nature the colours of objects can be identified. To ensure vibrant colours, redder tomatoes and greener spinach, go for a value higher than 80. Smart storage. Storage is a big deal in kitchens as it helps minimise clutter, leaving bench tops free for food prep and cooking. Where possible, install drawers to underbench cabinets as they provide increased capacity and require less bending to access the contents. When working with existing cabinets, you can achieve the same result by installing drawer units to existing underbench cabinets. If the cabinets are standard sizes, you can usually source off-the-shelf drawer unit. Important to note that to be able to use a drawer in a cabinet with the doors need to open past 90 degrees to allow the drawer to pass. This will require changing the hinges over to 135 degree or higher opening. Point 11, USB ports. The creative cook will often access a tablet or phone for online recipes and YouTube videos to experiment with techniques. Nothing more annoying than going for your favourite site to find that the battery in your device is flat. Install PowerPoints with USB charging facility at your benchtop and island bench to ensure your device can be charged while in use. Important to note, if you're going to install one of these PowerPoints, go for one that charges both tablet and phone points. The tablet point will charge your phone much quicker. So I'm hoping that I've been able to demonstrate how important it is to think about the function of every little aspect of the kitchen reno. It will make a massive difference to the user experience and encourage that delicious art of cooking.